Hello everybody, we are live. Welcome to Ask Karl G, although there's no asking going on in this broadcast because this broadcast is a bit of an admission of failure on my part, a request for forgiveness. So a little bit of news from the Centre of Horseback Combat. The subscribers page has been a spectacular failure, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to close that down and start again. In my defence, it's not my fault. Facebook, in all its wisdom, advised me with the amount of people that I got that I should do a subscribers page, assured me how easy it was going to be and how I was going to be able to bring lots of extra value to the clients and start-up conversations, which would delight my audience, it said, delight my audience. So I pressed all the appropriate buttons, started up a subscribers page, and as soon as I started it, there was problems. People couldn't join the page, some people couldn't pay, some people couldn't join, some people couldn't subscribe. About 25 people did manage to join, some after really quite a lot of effort trying to sign in on. Well, when people said that they couldn't join, I then reproduced the whole problem by setting up a new profile of my own fresh profile with a false name, joining my own group, failing to get through, going and getting my phone, logging in with my new false name, and then that did work and I could join the group, and then other people managed to use another browser. And other people couldn't get on no matter what. Then I started advising people to use another browser, use another device, and it was just getting hectic. Of course, I'm writing to Facebook and I'm going through their help and support, trying to find out, look, people want to join the subscribers group and they can't. Facebook is so automated now since they've become Meta that the whole website splits off into Meta, Creator, there's loads of Creator Studio, Live Content Producer, my personal page, my business page, Ads Manager, and all of these had their little bit to add in about what was going wrong, but it was all automated. Couldn't speak to a human. Eventually I spoke to a human and they said, if you can't give me an error number, then I can't help you. And anyway, you're in the wrong profile. By now, 10 days has gone past. We're coming to the end of the second week. And still people are writing to me saying I can't get in. So I'm trying to get it together. It's not getting together. There's no support. I've done everything that I can to try and work out how and why people can't join the subscribers page. And people are getting frustrated. They're getting frustrated. They're getting cross, quite understandably. I'm getting frustrated and cross. So I'm trying to run this subscribers group. The people who are in there, we're getting a lovely little chat going. And then I put something about the latest video that I put up on the subscribers group, and I'm just starting to get angry faces, angry emojis, upset emojis. And now I'm looking at my page that we all go on a lot, and it's getting covered in angry faces. People aren't even bothering to write anything now. They're just putting the angry faces in. So I have to apologize. Those subscribers, I'm closing the subscribers page and having a rethink of how to do it. So what I could do is just choose a different monthly payment platform and host the subscribers page separate from Facebook, so they haven't got any power over who comes in and who doesn't. I could even host it on a totally different platform and go away from Facebook altogether, go to Patreon or something. So I've got to think about that. But before I do think about that, I've got to make sure that everybody who's subscribed has got their money back and cancelled their subscription. So, of course, I go onto Facebook, how to cancel a subscribers page, and there's no information, there's no support. So I've got to individually get hold of everybody, make sure that they cancel their subscription, and it's been an unmitigated failure. I don't think I've ever tried to do something that's that's collapsed so spectacularly. So if you're in the subscribers page, well done, you are one of the elite. But because nobody else can get in, I'm going to have to shut it down. When the angry emojis and tearful emojis and sad emojis all came out every time I mentioned the subscribers page, I was now looking at my page and it was just covered in angry and tearful faces. So I tried to clean that up. Of course, sometimes you can't get rid of them. So there we are. There we are. What a horrible mess. All in all, I spent hours and hours going through Google, YouTube, trying to find out why people weren't able to get into this subscribers group. There was no help, nothing. Oh, look, I've got a comment in. Hello, Natalie. There we are. Natalie still couldn't get onto the Facebook subscribers page. So there you go. So we'll have to close that, think again. Use a payment platform off Facebook and maybe even host the page off Facebook. I don't know what Patreon is. Well, I do know what it is, but I've never followed anyone on Patreon. But anyway, so I need to reassess. So I apologize if you've been trying to get onto the Facebook subscribers page and failing horribly. I apologise if you think that I haven't been trying to help you. There's literally nothing I can do. I apologise if you have got onto the subscribers page and now I'm kicking you off. I apologise that I can't just close it down from my end, but there is no way to close it down. Once you're in it, you're in it. And there's no support. I did actually find a support button, but when you pressed it, it just went to this link is broken. And there was no second alternative. So there we go. Yeah. Apology. Facebook subscribers page is closing, and then I will sort it out some other way and reopen it, because it's actually something I've wanted to do for quite a long time. I think we can get real good conversations going. And for the first week, 10 days, we did start getting real good conversations going. But I'll put a post onto the subscribers page, apologising to everybody, saying it's been a disaster, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to shut it down for the amount of people that couldn't get on. It's not all bad news. In other news from the Centre of Horseback Combat, sun's shining. That's good. It's a little bit cold though. The Confident to Canter camp, which is a 2-day camp, 20th and 21st of May, has got 1 or 2 places left. I don't know if 1 or 2 has been filled. So if you want to come on the Confident Canter camp, I'll put a link in the comments actually, and you can find out there all about that. The Rider Confidence courses dates are up for the next month, so you can look on the website, which is horsebackcombat.co.uk, and see what dates we've got for the next month. We put up every month's date the month before, because we work in the film and show business, and it can be really short notice. They go, can you do a film in 5 weeks time? And what we don't want to have done is booked people in, say in May, and then something better turns up, and then we're cancelling people. So because our diary and our schedule is so haphazard, I don't want to be cancelling people. So in March, we'll put up April's dates, because by then that diary is pretty sorted out. In April, we'll put out May's dates, and so on and so on and so on. but it's January now, so February, possibly March's dates are up. So if you want to come on the Rider Confidence course, you can do that. There will be a 2-day Rider Confidence camp at some point. The 2-day Rider Confidence camp just gives us more time to explore the subject matter a bit more deeply, a bit more thoroughly than you can on the 1-day course. But of course, the luxury of having that extra time for chatting and for example, would be doing a bareback rear on the Rider Confidence course. We'll see what a rear is like, and then maybe just try without stirrups. On the 2-day course, we'd then be able to do a bareback rear for anybody that wants to, for example. So the content isn't different, it's just a deeper depth and the psychology behind it. We've got more time to explore that. What else is happening? So there we go. Confidence Canter Camp is going. If you want to come on the Rider Confidence 1-day course, of course, the 3-month online Ultimate Rider Confidence course, which is more psychology based than the course at the practical course at our stables. So we can go deep into the psychology. Everything that is stopping you getting that change of mindset, we address in the course. It's over 3 months, so there's plenty of time so that you can really study why you catastrophize, I had to think about the word then, why people think about the what ifs, why people overthink, what are we going to do about it, our self-image, how we talk about ourselves and to ourselves and what we see that we're doing, horsemanship, of course, hypnosis, hypnotherapy, how it works, how the mind works, where fear lives, where the panic button lives, where irrational fear lives. We even go into phobias, because some people have got phobias. Every self-assertiveness, productivity and timetabling. Is your timetable keeping you away because you're not applying yourself to your timetable? Maybe it's money, maybe it's weight and fitness. Every excuse that I've ever heard as to why people aren't getting that change of mindset, when you're like, you are capable, you are able, and you're ready to do this, and something still stops you. That is the Ultimate Rider Confidence course. You can study at home because I have Zoom meeting. In fact, I've just got off one Zoom meeting now. You join the most fabulous group on the internet of people who have made this mental change or are doing the group with you. So the Ultimate Rider Confidence course, 3 months, study at home, online, with support from me through Zoom meetings, is open for the January intake. So I'll put a little link around there. What else can I tell you? Oh, we went to the household cavalry, which was marvelous good, absolutely brilliant. So the cavalry new trainees, these are guys who are joining the cav who haven't even been on a horse until they get to the barracks. And that was really good. We're just helping them learn how to fall properly, what to do if the horse rears, and so on and so on. What a great bunch of people. What a facility. So we were in the facility and I was looking, they've got everything you could possibly want. It's just brilliant. And I was just thinking, a lot of these guys haven't ridden horses till they came here. So they'll be coming here thinking that this is normal for a stables, and it's not. It's so well equipped. The knowledge is through the roof. Of course, the history and horses and stables and everything else. It was utterly brilliant. Lovely. So that's all the news. Once again, I'm going to finish off with the main thrust of this live broadcast. If you're in the subscribers group, terribly sorry, it's been an unmitigated disaster. I'm really quite embarrassed. But I can't get Facebook to help us understand why people can't join. So I'm going to close that subscribers group, open a different one on a different platform with, and I'm afraid the 25 people who have managed to join, we're going to have to unsubscribe them. I'm so I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do. Facebook is just it's gone mental. I used to understand Facebook. If you've been trying to join the subscribers group, you'll be glad that I'm doing this move, because we'll actually get a little community going, which will be much more useful, much more inclusive, and you'll be allowed in it. Anyway, there you are. That's the end of my apology. I hope you'll all be forgiving, and see you next time. Thanks for listening. I need to turn it off now, don't I? Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your understanding.